Did you know that experts predict that up to 80% of the jobs could be automated or significantly altered by the artificial intelligence within the next decade? From entry level roles to C suite executives, the landscape of work is shifting faster than ever before. Therefore, in this video, we break down the data behind the great replacement and identify which industries are most at risk and which ones are safe. Let's go. Take a look at your office or your digital workspace. Now imagine 4 out of every 5 people you work with will be gone. It's March 2026, and for the last 3 years, we have been told that the AI is a tool or a co-pilot. But as we stand here today, the data is telling is a much darker story. The leading economists and the tech CEOs are no longer speaking in if, they are speaking in whence. We are currently witnessing the great labor shift in human history. Estimates now suggest that up to 80% of the current job tasks could be automated by the end of this decade. Some experts like Mustafa Suleiman, the CEO of Microsoft AI, have warned that many white-collar roles could be fully automated in next 18 months. Is this the end of career as we know it, or is it something else entirely? Today we are looking at the hard data of 2026 to find out, is your job on the list, and if it is, how do you become part of the 20% that survives? If you made this far, please drop your location in the comments and let's map the global reach together. Alright, let's move ahead. Let's be very clear. Vanishing doesn't always mean a pink slip tomorrow. It means the value of human doing that task is dropping to near zero. According to recent 2026 report from the IMF and the World Bank, nearly 60% of the jobs in advanced economies are now highly exposed to AI. But here is the kicker. We used to think automation was only for factories and workers and the blue collar labor. We were completely wrong. In 2026, the blue collar is actually the safest. If your job involves physical labor or physical activity in an unpredictable environment, think like plumbers, electrician or nurses, AI still can't touch these people. The real danger zone is the white collar office. And here is a risk list for 2026. First, junior software developer. AI coding agent can now write, debug and deploy entire apps. Entry level coding is effectively becoming a commodity. Second, middle management and project managers. AI agent now coordinate workflow, track KPIs and assign tasks better than human with a spreadsheet. Third, legal and financial clerks. Reviewing 100-page contract used to take junior lawyer 10 hours. Claude and GPT-5 now does it in 10 seconds with 99% accuracy. Next is customer support. 80% of the routine queries are now handled by voice and AI that sounds and feel completely human. So if your job is structured, repetitive or screen based, you are in 80%. Why is this happening now? In 2023, AI was just a chatbot. It could talk, but it couldn't do things. In 2026, we have entered the era of AI agents. These aren't just window you type into. These are autonomous systems that have agency within quotes. They can log into your email, use your company's internal software, make decisions and execute multi-step projects without human interventions. We have also seen a massive shift in corporate strategy. In 2025 alone, over 1.1 million tech-related layoffs occurred. Not because of companies were failing, but because they were retooling. Salesforce, Microsoft and Google have all pivoted to AI first workforce. The stepping stone, which is the job, these entry level roles which you learn the ropes, etc., are disappearing. This creates a skill gap where companies want experts but aren't hiring the juniors who will eventually become experts in the future. All right, so it's a dilemma. Okay, let's take a breath. It's not all doom. While 80% of the tasks are vanishing, 100% of humans don't have to. LinkedIn data from early 2026 shows that while hiring for routine roles have slowed by 20%, demand for AI augmented roles have skyrocketed. In fact, AI has already created 1.3 million new types of job that did not exist 3 years ago. So, what makes a job AI proof in 2026? It's a big question, right? To come down to three things basically. So, three things are there, which starting with accountability. AI can make diagnosis, but humans doctors take the responsibility. AI can write a legal brief, but human lawyers sign it off. High stake roles where the buck stops here are safe. Second is empathy and high touch. We are seeing human premium. People are willing to pay more for human therapist, a human fitness coach, or a human financial advisor. In a world of infinite digital content, human connection is a new luxury. Third is the complex physicality. Until we have a Star Wars level droid, the physical world is a fortress. Trades, specialized constructions, and hands on healthcare are booming. So, if you realize today that your job is in the 80% bracket, don't panic, pivot. And here is your 2026 survival guide and I will give you certain steps. Step 1 is become an orchestrator. Stop trying to outcalculate the AI. Instead, learn to manage it. The highest paid people in 2026 aren't the ones who can code. They are the ones who can use AI to build a product in a weekend. Step 2, double down on soft skills. Communication, negotiations, and emotional intelligence. These are no longer soft skills, they are hard assets. If you can lead a team and navigate human ego, you are irreplaceable. Step 3, look for new collar work. We are seeing a massive trend of Gen Z moving away from the corporate desk and towards a technical trade. Why? Because you can't outsource a broken water pipe to serve in a desert like California or Thar desert in India. Step 4, continuous reskilling. The degree is dying, the skill set is everything. Every 6 months, ask yourself, what can I do today that AI couldn't do in last 6 months? All right, very, very important step. The truth is, 80% vanishing isn't just about losing job, it's about fundamental change in what it means to work. We are moving towards a world where the boring stuff is handled, that leaves us with choices. And therefore, do we succumb to anxiety of being replaced, or do we use this as a chance to reclaim our time and focus on what humans do best, which is creativity, community, and care? The 80% vanishing, but the 20% that remains, and that is where the future is being built. The question isn't, is my job the next one? The question is, what will I create when the machine handles the rest? All right. Before we end, a word about our affiliate partner. So hold on, I'll be back very soon. Stop settling for a good enough video. If your built-in laptop camera looks like a grainy mess, it is time for an upgrade. Want to instantly level up your video presence? I like to present the Lenovo Performance FHD webcam. This is a game changer for your desktop setup. Technically, this is packed. It has a very sensitive RGB sensor, very crisp photographs it takes. Also comes with 2 microphones on board, which helps you to record very clear voice in stereophonic format. and these microphones are very sensitive. You can actually move away from the camera up to 2 meters and these microphones will pick up your voice without any problem. This is a very strong piece. This is very sturdy, comes with tripod ready, comes with a very long leash, so it gives you a lot of flexibility to place the webcam wherever you want to keep in your studio. And also it has a swivel base, which is also very handy. So if you want to basically level up your game and you want to pick up this camera at a discount, please click on the link here or scan the QR code. Now let's get back to our video. So if you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button. We are tracking the AI shift every week to make sure you stay ahead of the curve. Let me know in the comments, do you think your job is in the 80% or 20%? Let's talk about it in the future videos. Catch you again in the next one.